start recording.
Yes, it's starting.
Alright. Here it is. The gang is all here. This is the most ambitious podcast we've ever done with 5 fucking people.
Today.
And
it's just one character of an arc. Wait a minute. If we're doing arcs, does that mean now we can do good lore, something like that shit?
I don't know. The lore in our games is about as consistent as, well, the lore of the character we're reviewing today.
And bowel fluids.
Since the beginning of time, the only being was Itadura. He was bored, so he just made the Omniverse, and that's how the cast was born.
That's not too far off, I'm guessing.
No.
And somehow Deus was there.
Someone else.
Somehow
I didn't do that.
Somehow Itadura, and somehow Deus was there. There's no explanation.
Yeah, that's the thing. We'll cover like the creation myth of our universe multiple times, and it'll change every single time, and we'll just say, "Oh no, they're all canon."
Right. The most common thing is that random character created did that crap.
I created the Omniverse. Deus came back.
Yeah, it's like another time. No, I created reality, and Itajima was another one, and then and then like maybe one of them it says, and then Bowtie for created reality, because it's just like every time we tell the creation myth, it changes.
No, I didn't do anything.
It changes every single time we tell it, to the point that it does not stay. Yeah, alright, good.
You want to hear my story?
Good. That's good. That's fine. It contradictions. That's even better.
I was once a handsome prince.
Oh god damn it! We're telling this fucking story
and
again.
Now I'm a frog.
The princess in the whatever fuck.
Just my luck. Just my luck.
Shut the fuck up, please. Shut
my
the fuck
chest.
up. Can we? Don't expect lore in our universe. We'll say that we have lore, but it's about as consistent as Family Guy cutaway gags.
But no, we saved the lore for a separate video.
And we won't stay consistent with it.
I'll be the guy talking about most lore sense. Practically lore anyway.
Let's start with Zorthenport. He's the satanic archetype. No, he's the Antichrist.
I don't know.
Yeah, and also,
this guy is a fucking mess is what he is. He's a goddamn anomaly.
It's trash. Literally, Photoshop animated him is literally depicted him as a trash can as a head.
Yeah, and as it turned out, that's actually pretty accurate.
It's meant to be.
And just what technically said, even the trash doesn't deserve this treatment.
Yes, the trash meant to be taken seriously.
This treatment.
Have we ever decided if this character is supposed to be taken seriously and we just can't take it seriously, or if it's a shitpost?
Maybe both.
I don't know. Because the thing is, because from what it might be like a Sonichu thing where it just looks like shit and sounds like shit, so we assume that it's a joke. But no, that the
let's talk about the photos.
Oh, the fucking images. There's a lot of images. This character has an entire gallery full of pictures. At some point, I want to just do a segment where we just look at the images, and it's like, all right, guys, explain what's happening in this image, because some of them you can't even tell what the hell is happening.
Just for example, this thing's on crack.
Let's talk about
let's just
Zorthenport Titan form. Looks like
it's Zorthenport's Titan form. You can see the image that shows in the thumbnail of there, where that's like his Ultra Infinity God form.
It's just him, but green, and also Galaxy tries to make himself look like some ugly thing.
Yeah.
Shit.
Look at his pure Titan form. Look, he's on drugs. This is what happens.
I am freaking the fuck out.
Also, don't forget his other Titan form that looks like Hulk. But fucking blood is splattered on Hulk. Hulk.
Yeah, I don't even know what the hell is happening. Okay, guys, explain what the fuck is happening in this image.
Bugs.
Got nothing. Beats me.
Yeah,
I think maybe streaming is the best I've got.
Alright, or just say that again. Everybody's talking over you. In fact, I'll increase your volume because you seem to be the most quiet one.
Oh, okay. Well, it looks like he may be screaming. I don't know. That's the best I've got.
Oh, you mean the pure Titan form? What's happening in the normal Titan form? The one with the green and red one.
I think he might be gaping in his
Hulk.
mouth or something crazy like that.
I don't know. It looks like someone took a potato peeler and just skinned the Hulk. Or maybe, or it has or maybe like it has the top of the head where it's like has like the flat like black hair. It looks kind of like Frankenstein's monster if you skinned him a little bit.
He looks like a vase that someone dropped, but they didn't want their grandma to find out, so they tried to glue them back together, but they missed some of the parts, so they replaced them with green.
Oh god, it does look like someone patched something together.
Yeah.
Just
cobbled it up.
Although you may not know it, but the Zords are meant to be air, like beings made of air, and the body you see are just their armor.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Peeking through.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck the deal with the Zords are, because the lore for them changes so much that because that whole thing about them being air was only mentioned on one page.
Yeah, but I don't even know how did it explain the transformations. What's with the green stuff, the green ooze, and how the hell they beings turned into titans?
Oh, because they're ugly as fuck.
I think that I don't think it's like it's their armor. I think it's like their skin is like skin or like it's like actually part of their body that they that's like that and invincible.
Air.
It's like their internal organs in their inside of their body is air. So it's actually like
delicious air.
Specifically, imagine there's just the air coming out of their body. And these air is just coming to your body, it just possess you that way.
Yeah, that's actually a cool idea for a monster, just a creature made out of air. Alright, let's look at this phrase of Titan form. That's just like it looks like a Minecraft creeper set on fire.
No, it looks like a molten lava monster. It looks like the beast from Infamous 2.
No,
Looks exactly like
looks like a steam pile of rectangular shit that got dipped in lava and then came out of the volcano.
It looks like a rejected Pokemon.
Looks like a rejected world of goo background.
Apparently supposed to be. It looks like.
If it was a rejected Pokemon, I'd probably believe it to be.
Let's look at Infinity God form.
Yeah, Infinity God, where he just has glowy eyes, just like.
His arm.
It's the perfect part with purple eyes.
Guys, Ordo speaking.
I gotta raise.
Guys, Ordo is speaking. Let him talk. I'll shit your pants.
Ordo, what you were saying?
It's just Zorthenport with purple eyes, basically.
Yeah,
yep.
purple glowy eyes.
Look at his legs and arms. His legs.
Look at his leg.
His legs look at his dick.
Yeah, look like fucking limbs. We're gonna have a lot more images to make fun of in terms of the graphic. We've had like 1 or 2 entire nights where we've just roasted the images on this page because there's a lot to talk about and there's a lot of images. Alright, Ultra Infinity God form.
That's what he called it. You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, this just looks like he's. This is the one that most looks like he's fucked up on drugs. He's just like, oh, fuck, and just like, yeah.
This is like
you seem a bit fucked up on drugs, dudes.
This doesn't look like an upgrade. It looks like a downgrade.
This looks
like a downgrade.
This kind of looks like. Yeah, this is kind of looks like in a game when the boss has taken a bunch of damage as he's about to die.
Yeah.
But there's rejection.
One of his it's supposed to be his final form apparently.
I think this is supposed to be like one of those characters that just has like that's so powerful that the light is like beaming out of them. You know?
Edgy. He looks edgy.
Very edgy. Oh, you don't talk about edgy when you don't talk about scary form. Scary form.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like it was made in 5 seconds.
Yeah, so they just plastered Jeff the Killer's eyes with the mouth of an SCP.
They didn't even plaster Jeff the Killer's eyes. They just took like an MS Paint circle tool, 2 black dots, 2 smaller white dots, 2 smaller black dots. There it is. Eyes in like a fucking second. Just drew 2 magic 8 balls, and then
I just want to say,
You can jingle
this quote.
balls.
oh my god, the quotes. Are we gonna read all of this? Look at this fucking quote.
Enslaving.
Let's do the Vermont quotes. I'll read them.
Ordo Vitae.
No, or don't do this to Ordo. Come on.
He said he wants to.
Ordo, you want to read this gigantic quote?
Some speaking time, for Christ's sake.
I can handle it. It's gonna be painful, but I can do it. I've gone through a lot worse than this. I
He's
think.
coming to a lot worse than this.
Enslaving, punishing, slaughtering, and killing is my things to do every time. There's a typo already.
Alright, this dude speaks in Duane translation.
And I like it.
I hate myself.
Did you hear us let Ordo speak? Or do you hear the quotes?
And I like it a lot.
Shush.
Do you think that you're going to stop me from doing that, Kronos? Well, I'm villain who always succeed all the time. I am incredibly strong, so strong that not even one person or many could defeat me once or twice. Just why are you a hero? And always saying those unpleasant idiots all the time. It is so pesky and worthless that it always annoy me like nothing hell. And I really hate it being a hero is very useless to me, and because heroes are always annoying, busy saving those idiotic morals that I obviously don't like.
I feel like this is a quote from Necrozov. I think
you've mentioned that this quote. This is like a quote loosely plagiarized from Necrozov that they just stuck through like Google Translate a bunch of times until it didn't make any sense.
Oh, they massacred my boy.
Can I just get up that how why are you posting memes in the podcast channel?
I'm going to delete.
I'm bored. I'm fucking bored. I'll get this one deleted because it just sucks me up.
Let's just move on to the. Let's read the other quote. Let me read the other quote.
I'll read the last one.
You may be thinking on why am I going to destroy heroism completely. There is something that doesn't make sense. You want to destroy heroism.
That's not how that works. Even if you kill every hero, heroism is a concept. You can't destroy heroism. You fucking idiot.
Heroism is not a physical thing to destroy.
Imagine, apparently in this universe, is a thing. See, I feel like Xander's stuff and Joke's on XD stuff are in the same universe.
No. I think that all of these things, you know, like I think that Emperor Satan, Zorthenport, and Shadow Aaron, I think all of these could believably be in the same universe.
I can believe it.
Most ambitious crossover on the century.
And the most cursed crossover.
I remember making a cursed joke. Porky Minch as a Zorth. because I hate it. I really, really hate it. You know why? It's because heroes are just stupid people who always rescue those embarrassing, annoying mortals from danger. That really irritates me like hell every time.
Because what?
But why? Why does it annoy you?
Because he's an asshole.
Yeah, because he's an asshole.
This big ass dick can't do anything.
Like, yeah, Zorthenport is treating heroism as like it's a physical thing that you can like interact.
Yeah. To be fair, this is a scratch show. Would you be surprised if the hero team was just called Heroism?
I guess.
Reminds me, remember Xander actually made a group called Heroism?
I see it all fits together. It all takes place in the same universe.
I get why I hate Heroism. Heroism forgot to pay him $5.
Bruh.
Yeah, they stole $5. Now he hates all of heroism. Yeah, that's sort of back.
That seems pretty Zorthenport.
Yep, and also
Heroism, what's my $5? You owe me.
I'll kill all of you unless I get my $5.
So I decided to make a excellent plan to destroy heroism completely. How are we going to do that? Well, I'm going to kill all the heroes, all of them. So that's why.
Well, there's gonna be another one in the next 5 seconds, and you need to destroy that person.
Maybe he's attempting genocide.
I have created chaos because I want those mortals to suffer so bad they will think how bad life is. That didn't hurt. There you go. Zorthenport's catchphrase when he gets attacked but doesn't feel pain. What was that?
Zorthenport.
Well, like, is Zorthenport like immune to pain or something like that?
Yeah. They mentioned that the Zorts can't feel pain and they don't take damage.
Really? Huh, that's something.
Yeah, they're basically the most overpowered villain, the most overpowered villains ever, like the most overpowered villain sues in the world. Like they're immune to pain, they don't take damage.
Can die or get erased from existence.
I think Zorthenport's been called like a villain too before. I think I've heard him called that.
Yeah, it's villain Sue.
Villain Sue.
Yeah, he's a textbook villain Sue.
Huh? The reason why is because he's so fucked in durability. He ain't gonna die.
But his only weaknesses are just swinging his sword and flashing lights.
Yeah, like flashing lights, like basically temporarily stuns him, and he's I think like he gets like startled by like swinging swords even though it doesn't damage him. So it's like you can sort of spook him off, and like he's just temporarily stunned by like flashing lights, which is where we came.
That's a very, very, very effective, very, very effective villain. Yeah.
Hold on, Pokemon. Barty Cahoon uses sword. No, Barty Cahoon uses swinging sword. It was very effective.
Yeah.
We plan
Do
to make a
you
weapon
realize
called-
I am invincible, idiot? Zorthenport.
Oh, his goal is to bong Hong Kong to stop the protest.
Oh my god, I fucking this character is so hilariously edgy. Hobby, bombing cities,
He
killing.
actually wrote that down.
No, I wanna read through this fucking page. We'll get to the fucking bombing stuff later. Full name is Zorthenport Vladimir Reagans.
Hong Kong, anyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the responsible for the creation of Hong Kong 97.
That would actually explain a lot. To be fair, doesn't this guy look like something that would fit into that universe?
Yeah, he looks like he fits in as the final boss that can never die.
I mean, final
We're
boss.
fucking ugly reds.
Actually, wait. Maybe they could beat him since Yeah, since like he has like the chin's fireballs are like flashing lights.
Oh yeah. Put him in his eyeballs, and he'll be away.
Alias Villain the First.
That's a
What did why?
I don't know. Where the hell did... What kind of name is that? Villain the First. And he's not even the first villain, because like, he was created by John Mack. Technically.
Yeah.
No, that's a lore that contradicted, remember. He appeared before John Mack even created the source.
Yeah, this is Scratch Show lore. Don't try to don't try to look at it. Don't try to figure out what the fuck the lore is. It's a mess. Alias tallest guy.
You need to lower your mic. I think you need to lower your mic because some of us it's hard to it's hard for us to hear the others.
Alright, is this better?
You know what I mean?
Or the creator of Chaos is the main protagonist of Scratch.
Yeah, he's like a villain protagonist, says the...
He's a villain. He's a villain to protagonist.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Villain suit? Yes, protagonist? Yes. Most definitely a villain to protagonist.
Wolves over fleas. Just easy to scratch. Don't get that reference because you never know the performance that Jim Carrey played the devil in a movie called Legend.
He is the supreme ruler of the observed universe and the extraterrestrial nation Ostrazorthia.
Ostrazorthia. Ostzorth He's also the first Zorth in all of history.
I think that's supposed to be based on like some Nazi concentration camp.
Most likely. This character is incredibly edgy.
What the hell is the observable universe?
That's pretty easy to tell. I mean,
he is also the Zorthenport is a racist, oppressive, sadistic, arrogant, cruel dictator who kills heroes and innocent people, raping enemies, bombing cities, hacking programs and websites, brainwashing. How do you do that? I don't think he has a dick though. I don't think it's air. Like,
let's not think about it. Let's not think about it.
Yeah, actually,
the guy's the villain to protagonist I've ever seen.
Bomb cities, hack programs with it, brainwashing heroes into villains, punishing anyone who breaks the rules, kill villains who redeem themselves, and enslave people literally.
What if you can enslave people not literally?
Yeah, what is it supposed to mean?
The fuck are you talking about? Due to his personality, Zorthenport is mixed to other villains like Adolf Hitler, the Scarlet King, Emperor Palpatine, and Bill Cipher.
Wait, so he's like fused with them? So he's fused with them? Is that what it's saying? Or
I have no goddamn idea. I think it's supposed to be that he's like...
I know what it means. I think he's being based their personalities, like based Zorthenport's personalities on these characters.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's just not explained very well because this character speaks in bad translationese.
Yeah,
it's how the character speaks, just how apparently how Yosun writes. Yosun
XD.
No, it's pronounced Yosun XD.
Alright.
So this is Yosun writes apparently.
In a few days, Zorthenport created a huge empire / military with psychopathic assassins, oppressive overlords, commit harsh crimes all over the world with them. But sometimes he is a one-man army.
Wait, he can create a huge military in a few days? How overpowered guy?
Oh my god, he is so overpowered. Can we just be probably the most disgustingly overpowered villain on the wiki, possibly?
Yeah.
Yes. And we must get rid of him.
No, we're not going to delete his page. That'll be against the policy of Villains Fan and Wiki.
Besides, he's a good laugh. He's a good laugh anyway.
It's terribly bad.
That's
bad.
He's like the Room of villains. He's the Tommy Wiseau of villains. Alright, there it is. Let's get Tommy Wiseau to read this quote. Read these fucking quotes. Huh. I created chaos because I want those mortals to suffer so they know how bad life is.
What about Gifford Godfrey? Gifford Godfrey.
So listen, I think I came up with the idea. If Zorthenport ever gets a movie, if Scratcho ever gets a movie, I wonder if Danny DeVito would be good for play Zorthenport.
No. Dan DeVito's too good. No, get someone else. Just get rid of Bobo off the street.
And then Listen. Apparently Mark Hamill. Apparently Yosanexi wants Mark Hamill to voice to play a live action Zorthenport, like a movie.
Yeah, it's not happening. You're never getting that.
No, Mark Hamill. He's probably gonna be dead sooner or later. By the time.
Imagine Zorthenport's voice coming out. Imagine Joker's voice coming out.
Like Mark Hamill was going to survive, but then he just jumped off a cliff when he got the contract to play this character.
Yeah, she's like, what's this?
It's like, oh hell no, no, I'm out of here.
Hey, honey. Take this.
He's also the real creator of chaos.
Last one testament for me.
Guys, got energy now. Bordeaux's reading.
Sorry. He's also the real creator of chaos because he wanted mortals to suffer badly and thinking how bad life is. He also decides to create dangerous
dangerous far called chaos. What the fuck is he talking about?
To make the world incredibly dangerous and wild. Either that was a misspell or some made-up character.
He created a dangerous Führer called Chaos.
A dangerous Führer.
Let's be honest, if it said that Zorthenport created Hitler, would you really be surprised?
Nope.
Help
Nazis.
He did though, because it said that one of the other Fox Zeros, one of his partners, was a Nazi. Zorthenport was like, because Zorthenport has two friends called Zorthenport and Orthenport.
And Zorthenport was a Nazi.
Yeah, Zorthenport was a Nazi. In the time after he created chaos, he slaughtered and enslaved children and their parents literally. Why do you keep saying literally after enslaved? That's even innocent aliens from other worlds of the universe. He conquered all the worlds in the universe tyrannically and punishing billions of civilians in his country. Even his servants and minions all the time, including Wallace Breen.
I read the next section. That was edited by me.
He's ruling the universe, not a country. That doesn't make any sense.
Yes. The difference between a nation, a country, and a universe, Yosan. Next section. That was edited by me.
He also appeared as a non-canon character in Multiverse.
No, I said don't read it. That was edited by me.
I thought you said to read it.
So don't.
Alright, let's just move on to forums.
Yeah,
Human form. We'll get to that later.
We'll talk. Let's not talk about like the descriptions of his forms because we can see the images. We can see the images, you know.
Yeah, we can see that.
Actually, wait. I'm pretty sure some of them actually explain what is what's going on. Former Titan form. It explains what the fuck is happening with his Titan form here. Zorthenport's former Titan form is very colossal, very related to the armored Titan. His armor parts of his bodies are green. His eye, so that's green armor on his Titan form.
That's just incredible Zorth.
Hey, at least he actually explained it. That's something.
Yeah, that's how he tried to explain how the lore works. He contradicted it.
Oh, Jesus, there's...
Knows that there's a forms and there's appearance. Explain how the forms look like.
Yeah, it seems to explain the powers and, like, what they actually look like in the same thing, so you have to just look at it and hope that it actually explains what you want to know. Like in his Ultra Infinity God form, it basically explains what it looks like, but at the bottom he mentions how if he gets closer, you start losing your sanity in his Ultra Infinity God form.
I don't think Zorth would say it in the first place. Due to the thinks.
Alright, appearance. Zorthenport is 300 centimeters tall.
That's
That's like 10 feet tall. That's like 10 feet tall.
One Piece shit right here.
Yeah, that's like One Piece character height.
Oh, isn't this guy supposed to be human, or is there something?
Oh, he's an alien, apparently.
And he's Zorthenport. Is he like an alien, or was he like a bioweapon or something like that? It changes depending on what page you read. It changes depending on what page you read. But generally, he can shift between his form and his human form. He can like take a human form if he needs to. And all right, I'm just gonna get the images of his human form because it's so ridiculous.
Guys, we know who his true form is. Just the power of rectangle shit. Just the power of rectangle shit. That's what he is. That's his true form.
His true form is just a trash can. Let's be honest.
I can believe that.
He's a human, and it's made of air apparently. No, he's made of farts. That's how the Zorthenport created some deity.
Alright, yeah, I went and got the image of his human form.
It's ugly.
Yeah, fucking doorman. He's a fucking doorman.
What?
Look at him.
Looks
like a fucking.
It's supposed to look
like pissed off pops from regular show.
I think it looks like. You know how like there was a bunch of versions of Pops before they got it right and made Pops? This is one of the failed previous versions of Anti-Pops.
Maybe.
Like this, he just looks like a doorman that's pissed off because of like some really shitty like client, like really shitty asshole that's like being a dickhead at the hotel. No, motel.
Imagine just a character him, he just looks at you like that.
Imagine you're going to a hotel and you have this dude just like, give me your bag.
He looks like Hitler. He looks like Hitler if he was a doorman.
It's a
doorman.
It looks like like a bootleg version of Pops. Like it looks like a bootleg version of Pops. Like there's that Amazing World of Gumball thing where they made those Chinese bootlegs that were just slightly like shitty enough to. This is like if they did a regular show version of that.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can go with that.
And this is apparently him in human form.
Dude, Lord, why are you so pissed off about?
Probably because he looks like a doorman.
What does he have to be off about? Like he's an almighty villain to protagonist of godlike.
I'm guessing that he's pissed off because despite being the most overpowered like villain Sue ever, he looks like a fucking clown. Let's be honest. It's like, why can't I actually look intimidating?
Why can't he just change his appearance to be something else?
Apparently he can, but he just doesn't, and it's just like, I have no idea. It's so stupid. This is the worst character.
It really reminds me of this villain from this Japanese show. They're apparently supposed to be like an alien conqueror, but it turns out it's just some ball of electricity that all he can do is just project a image of an alien conqueror, and somehow the other villains follow him until they learn what he is.
You know, what was it? What was it like I showed you that wrestling fail of fucking the Shockmaster? This dude shows up in this bedazzled like this. It was like
no. It's a safe show with fewer crocodile.
Oh my god, fucking Super Sentai.
Yeah, this villain is supposed to be the new villain.
Oh my god! They also what the fuck? Here's Zorthenport's true theme.
Apparently, this villain is supposed to be like the leader of some group. It's just a giant electric ball that's not even sentient. And all it can do is project projection of the alien conqueror.
That's brilliant.
Zorthenport's true theme.
Zorthenport's theme. God damn it.
No, this is Zorthenport's theme. The Lunar Knights.
God damn it.
Well, wait, where's your Shakira? It's like dude.
I'm listening to it. Oh god.
Actually, let's see if they explain the human form.
It just describes what it looks like.
Apparently, he's supposed to look like Sergeant Gross. It was like a complete monster in Attack of Titans.
Let me look up.
You know, we should probably talk Zorthenport in relation to like the complete monster category. Cause, like, isn't he like supposed to be one, but he didn't end up being one anyway?
Yeah. But
I don't think anyone who watched this video knows what complete monster category works.
Yeah, here's the thing: that because he was supposed to be a complete monster, but he ended up failing the heinous standard because everyone in the universe ended up being a complete monster. So the heinous standard was so jacked up, no one can count.
Good job. When
no, the funniest part is that I'm pretty sure he actually did. Like he actually did like mention like try to like get him, or he did actually like propose him, but he didn't. But he messed up the proposal, and he accidentally let it slip that he has like redeeming qualities, that he cares about like his inner circle or whatever. So just and that was before anybody actually looked at the verse that he came from and realized. So not only did he fuck it up and give him redeeming qualities that made him not count, even though the character was basically written to be a complete monster, and he failed. And then he proceeded to make a bunch of other characters, and then realized that, oh wait, no one counts in this universe, so you're even more disqualified. How do you have such a fundamental lack of an understanding of what a complete monster is?
How the hell did they screw it up? It's not that hard to make a complete monster. Just put a villain and have them destroy a planet, and then
exactly. This is what I've mentioned. I've went on this rant about complete monsters. It was in the failed original attempt at the Emperor Satan video. Then I went on a big long rant like how do so many villains not understand what a complete monster is?
It's not that he's heinous enough to count. The one thing he messed up is that he makes everyone a complete monster.
And he said that he cares about Zorthenport and Northenport, didn't he?
He just cares for his species as a whole.
Yeah, so he gave him redeeming qualities, and he made everyone so heinous no one can count. And then he's like, why am I not a complete monster?
No, if he wants to be a complete monster, do it right.
When everyone's a complete monster, no one is.
Exactly.
Only two. It's only like John Mack was one until I just brought up the fact that it says on his page he legitimately cares for his family.
And also, there was a bunch of profiles that had complete monster on the pretty much every page on the verse had the category of complete monster on it, and they've all been pretty much removed by now for obvious reasons.
I don't think Yosa comes back. If you look back at his profile, his profile image is gone. It's just blank. I just think that he's just able to his account. It's just left fandom as a whole.
Hmm.
Alright, let's go to reading Zorthenport's page.
Yeah, let's. I'll,
Apparently, I saw a link to Sergeant Major Gross, who is this human form supposed to be based on.
yeah, I looked at his page.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's just continue. Let's see. Appearance. Let's read his personality.
Let's read his personality. I am the true ruler of the observable universe. Zorthenport being arrogant, saying that he's the true ruler of the observable universe.
No, that sounded like ego.
No, I just love that I'm the true ruler of the observable universe. Zorthenport saying that he's the true ruler of the observable universe. Great
No shit,
quote.
Sherlock.
Great quotes here. Fucking.
You're Sherlock Holmes. You get a reward. Zorthenport is very aggressive, bossy, ruthless, and a pure evil dictator. Plans every evil plan for his army and his servants to rule the world. Is it the world or the universe?
Depending on what.
Making it into his alien exoplanet called Zorth 15A.
Zorth 50, yeah, because his thing is like he wants to genocide all humans and life on the planet, and then turn it into like his exoplanet, kind of like what the Shrews were doing.
Yeah.
You know, except bad, except really, really shitty.
Yeah, and also he wins on it.
Yeah, because he's overpowered villain protagonist.
Then look at the troops leader. They died.
Also making humanity extinct, killing lots of people to gain the DNA from them.
Fuck.
What? I don't get it.
Because like he kills people and like harvests DNA, right?
Damn, see the thing?
DNA works.
I don't know why he does any of the things that he does.
See the
Those are
thing?
pretty evil.
See the thing?
He causes malignity. That's not a word, I think.
Wait, it's a. Wait, where did it?
Causes.
Carrying his personality. Stop.
Malignity.
Alright, I'm gonna look that up. Malignity.
What is
Oh,
evil to
I'll
others?
look it up.
Malevolence, hatred, the emotions of intense dislike, a feeling of dislike. It's basically what a stiff character being malign, aka malevolent.
Can't you just say misery? Or, like,
Evil.
I can't.
Saying
Causes malignity upon any hero. I mean, he's a villain. Of course, he would do that.
evil. Saying
It's
evil.
against him.
In
Because the enemy causes malignity upon
offensively killing them. Offensively killing them with his powers and weapons. He is very genocidal and arrogant.
Hold on. He causes malignity upon any hero who is against him. The heroes who is against him. What, is there heroes that are not against him or something?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. What the fuck? The heroes that are against him. He's a genocidal supervillain. What heroes are not going to be against him?
Yes. And look at his enemies. He's got
Oh my god! I will get to that. We'll get to that. The enemies and victims.
I'll read
Zorthenport is very hectoring because of his disassociate and villainous behavior. Due to his actions, Zorthenport would kill someone with his powers or weapons, or even rob a bank.
I rob a bank.
He will also destroy quadrillions of universes with his strong abilities for his harm. Zorthenport is colossal, universally intelligent, that he can know everything from math, science, geography, astronomy, and more due to his crazy intelligence. The more evil stuff he does, the more eviler he gets. Zorthenport is completely remorseless because he is careless and doesn't have emotions such as sad or scared. Such as sad and scared. He also, his personality makes Zorthenport like other villains like Adolf Hitler, the Scarlet King, Emperor Palpatine, and Bill Cipher. Holy shit! Now this is one of my favorite parts of the whole page. List of victims killed by Zorthenport. 9 and numerous groups of scientists from Black Mesa destroyed by Zorthenport's minigun. 4
numerous groups of guards. Keep using numerous.
Yeah, that's not violently dismembered or choked by Zorthenport. 80 numerous groups of countless Marines from the HECU burned by Zorthenport's laser attacks.
Rainer Brown gets eaten by Zorthenport as pure Titan, unintentional. Unintentional.
I think population of City 17 got destroyed by Zorthenport's spaceship. 7 groups of soldiers got smashed and burned by Zorthenport as Phase 2 Titan. 780 numerous accounts of citizens in the walls got destroyed by Zorthenport's storms as the Phase 2 Titan.
This guy is unbelievably overpowered.
Yeah, he also has the highest body count.
Yeah. 55 numerous counts of people from other universes got vaporized by Zorthenport and his army. Sonic escaped from Zorthenport's arm, but his body got dismembered brutally, so he tried to run but got killed. Mario got decapitated by Zorthenport's supernova punch. 7 countless children got killed by Zorthenport with a killing trick with his sentries. All the protesters in Hong Kong got bombed by Zorthenport.
That's all the horror of the red.
Thank you for mentioning it on his trivia. That's not trivia, on his
87 unnamed members from the Survey Corps got shot and killed by Zorthenport and his friends. Elmo
got strangled by Zorthenport's bare hands. 1 guy in a building got eaten by Zorthenport.
Wujek once saw this, and he made a image of Elmo attacking Zorthenport, and Zorthenport was scared in the image.
Yeah, and that actually got added to the gallery for Zorthenport.
Bro, yes.
The image of him... Spider-Man got shot in the head by Zorthenport with a loose shotgun. Numerous
Spider-Man wouldn't take that easily.
Numerous Gooders got sniped and exploded by Zorthenport. Black Panther got burned by Zorthenport. Levi Ackerman got decapitated by Zorthenport. Captain Underpants got decapitated by Zorthenport. Scorpion got his heart removed violently by Zorthenport. Sam I Am got exploded by Zorthenport for annoying him with green eggs and ham. Cuphead and Mugman both got smashed and decapitated by Zorthenport. Wolverine, his body got dismembered by Zorthenport. Bowser got sniped in the head by Zorthenport. Robin got exploded by Zorthenport. A few counts of Blue Agent soldiers got raped by Zorthenport.
Damn.
He just fucking goosh like you ever seen that video Goosh Goosh? He just fucking goosh goosh to like a bunch of people.
Wait, also, how did he kill Wolverine? I thought, like, isn't Wolverine, like, unkillable? That's also...
Yeah, I guess he has a crazy regen factor, and somehow got killed by Zorthenport. Chalk that up to his unfair or overpowered abilities. And
Zorthenport is too powerful.
Numerous members of the National Savior Police Force got exploded and raped by Zorthenport. Holy shit.
Why is he
This is such an unbelievably edgy fucking mess. I didn't even notice the stuff about rape. I just remember laughing my ass when it says, "Oh yeah, I bombed all the protesters in Hong Kong."
guy also apparently killed Black Panther, Scorpion, Cuphead, Bughead, Wolverine somehow, Mario, Sonic.
And a shitload of other attempted victims. So I guess there's like characters that got away. Gordon Freeman, Mr. Peterson, Bendy, Freddy, all the FNAF characters. Zombie Laser Reader, Mario. Wait, why does it say Mario? It said that he killed him up here. What the fuck?
Yeah. He messed up. He made a mistake. Okay. Either Yosan made a mistake, or Mario first escaped from being killed by Zorthenport before being killed by him.
It will be on the list.
Why is Zorthenport having trouble killing people? Like, with his powers, he should be able to will them out of existence.
His powers are very inconsistent. The only thing that's very consistent is the fact that you can't kill him. Whether or not he can just, you can escape from him, or he just instantly yeets you out of reality. That's very inconsistent, and it doesn't have any rhyme or reason from what I can tell.
Zorthenport Tower is a scientific facility, a military base of where all Zorts live. Don't they live in Zortsville?
I guess this is the capital of Zortsville.
Even the AHCBM, because
what was the AHCBM stand for? Like Atomic Human something like that?
Anti-human. The facility was ruled by the military and mostly Zorts. It looks like a Sharpie red mountain, blue windows, black lines, yellow doors, buildings, and a staircase connecting to its land. The facility is 9 quadrillion high.
It's almost touched the atmosphere. I don't think you. What fucking measurement is this?
Why does Zorthenport need that much space with the powers he has? He should be able to create an infinite box to have anything he could possibly desire.
You should make the towers just like it looks big, but not like that big. But it's bigger in the inside.
Yeah, he should just make a fucking TARDIS. I don't know. Make it just look like a normal mansion, but you go inside and it's just like the size of like 100 cities or whatever.
Make it a facility. A normal facility that's bigger than the inside.
It is very stupid.
Wait, there's even a picture of Zorthenport's facility.
Yeah. Facts. It takes 9 days to reach and enter the Zorth home tower from the staircase.
Damn.
Well, that's a very impractical.
Yeah, that's it. I'm guessing that he can like fucking teleport or something, and it's like it never occurred to him that it's like, hey, wait a minute.
Zor's home tower was totally.
I would be surprised if he couldn't teleport. To be honest.
Why'd the staircase we can teleport?
So his minions can get there.
I'm not gonna question it. Zor's home tower was the tallest tower in the world. Was?
What do you mean was? What do you mean was the tallest tower in the world? It takes 9 days to reach the fucking entrance. That's how big it is, and it says that it's 9 quadrillion high and it's at the atmosphere. What do you mean it was the tallest tower in the world?
Zor's home tower has accelerated elevators. Entrance. Why can't you use elevators?
Oh my god, there's a thing for listing all of his overpowered abilities.
Just let
me read some.
Let's not read all.
No, let's read them all. But it's gonna be explained like in very ass backwards Zorth language.
Okay, get the time to read them all. Laser attacks. Zorthenport can burn anything by powering it up higher. Enhanced sight. Zorthenport can see an object or an entity. Oh fuck! I'm not 3 meters away.
What the fuck is this number? All right.
If he's done with this,
100,000.
No, wait. I'll look it up. I'll look it
Trillion.
up.
It's trillion.
Teleportation.
I told you.
Power. So that requires enhanced sight. Telekinesis. Teleport can move things back and slow at the same time. Manipulation. Teleport can make a person or thing froze by time? By using this power like a black hole? I mean, freeze, not froze?
Zawardo.
Choke and manipulation. Zorthenport can choke anybody without holding by raising his hand and posing like he's holding something, but he's actually not. So he can force choke people.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
God, manipulation. Zorthenport's strongest power. Zorthenport can turn to an infinity god by raising all power in one power. When he does that, he has the ability to fly.
So so it's like that is horribly explained, but it's basically saying he can fly plus do everything else that he can do in that form, apparently.
Relationship change with possession.
Why doesn't it just make that his default form? Can he not do that? Or
I have no idea. It's very.
Relationship.
Does Zorthenport have an actual weakness? Please tell me he does.
Relationship.
Not
change
really.
possession.
No.
Wait. Relationship change possession. Zorthenport is able to change someone's relationship to another someone.
So it's like emotional hacks.
He says another someone.
So he can basically just force people to R-word each other.
Controlling and possessing them with disorders and giving them brain tumors.
What?
He chose this due to changing their relationship.
Black magic. Zorthenport uses this power to haunt someone down to make that person scared endlessly.
That's fear manipulation then.
Yeah. Deleting manipulation. Zorthenport is able to delete someone or an object from an existence like a computer. So he can do Beerus's Hakai.
So
This guy's really powerful reality worker now. But actually, if he has this power, why is he having so much trouble killing people? He can just delete anyone he doesn't like out of existence instantly.
I'm assuming that this doesn't have like super infinite range, I guess.
Disguising. Zorthenport has the power to disguise as someone for a robbery, violent mission, or killing people. Why rob a bank?
I mean, I'm guessing for him, that's literally just a hobby.
You have almighty god powers. Why does Zorthenport need to rob a bank?
I'm guessing it's just like, alright, fuck it, I'm bored. Let's just go rob a bank. It's like the equivalent of some really rich and powerful person playing a video game, except it's actually in real life and goes out and actually kills people.
And uses him.
Self-substance. Yeah, Zorthenport does not require food, water, sleep, or oxygen to live.
Crossover traveling. Zorthenport has the power to travel to any cartoon, anime, movie, story, or video game. That's dimension traveling.
Yeah, that's dimension traveling. That's.
God, this guy is so overpowered.
It's so hilariously overpowered.
Zorthenport can create an energy ball made out of mass electricity or hurl body violently. That's necromancy. It's under necromancy.
You fucking idiot. Yeah, does he not know what? Did he just click the wrong? I bet he had to copy and paste for a bunch of things, and then just just copy and pasted the wrong power, and it said necromancy instead.
Ornithorokinesis.
Zorthenport can manipulate.
I was really hoping that the one right under it would give a description for necromancy.
Okay. Oh, so apparently Zorthenport can revive the dead. I am not surprised in the slightest.
Yeah, it says that he has necromancy, but it didn't give the description for necromancy.
It says create a ball of electricity.
Yeah. It says that he has
electrokinesis.
Yeah, he gives the description for electrokinesis under necromancy.
He is under necromancy's category, so I assume he does actually have the ability.
Oh, I'm sure he does. It's fucking Zorthenport. I would not. Oh yeah, right down here it says reviving manipulation. Zorthenport is able to revive the dead, but it has necromancy up here, and it gives a description for electrokinesis. This is the stupidest fucking page in the world.
Umber Kinesis. Zorthenport is able to control darkness and lightness of everything, even the sun.
Welcome back, Zobites. You just missed some of the most. You just missed one of the most hilarious highlights, where he said, we're looking at his powers, and it says necromancy, and then gives a description for electrokinesis, and then a completely different thing gives the description for necromancy.
Yep.
What? What the fuck? How the fuck do you write that shit? What the fuck was he on?
I don't know how you make that mistake.
In my fucking brain.
Necromancy. Zorthenport can create an energy ball made of mass electricity and hurl it at somebody. Reviving manipulation. Zorthenport is able to revive a dead person.
Oh wait, I'm fucking crying right now. I can't believe that.
Ordinary kinesis. Zorthenport can manipulate and control brainwaves into nightmares in a sleeping person.
Also earlier in the page, it mentions like it's on his list of victims. It mentions him destroying Hong Kong.
What?
Yeah, it says like list of victims. The entire all of the protesters in Hong Kong got bombed by Zorthenport's atomic bombs.
Hold on. Umber Kinesis is the power to only control darkness and shadows. Right.
Oh, he screwed that up, of course he is.
I'm manipulation.
Manipulation.
Zorthenport can control time backwards and forwards anytime.
Alright, we really need to get this dude in a cage match with Shadow Aaron.
This guy is unbelievable.
In this corner, we have Zorthenport.
Actually, there's a quote later down on the page that actually calls out Shadow Aaron. Remember that?
But yeah, I remember that.
Oh god, you're right.
That later.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Age manipulation. Zorthenport can manipulate anybody's age to old or young.
Of course he can.
Universe manipulation. Zorthenport control a force of the universe.
Hold on. What was my
Can he manipulate an old person into being young and vice versa?
Yes, that's what it said.
Impose a midlife crisis on a baby?
It's the Messiah.
That's evil.
It's kind of like what's that one lady from One Piece? With the jewelry Bonnie, I think.
I think it was two ladies from Two Piece. I think those are the ones you were talking about. Are you all right, or are you all lived?
Planet manipulation. Zorthenport can manipulate a planet's appearance, atmosphere, surface, and more.
That's just reality warping. It seems like a lot of these powers are just reality warping, but he phrases it differently.
To be honest, all that you need to put down is just omnipotent. This guy is basically just omnipotent at this point.
Yes, omnipotent.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a robot in that show that's actually made by an organization, and this robot's meant to be an assassin, but apparently it's omnipotent.
Yeah, there's like a robot called Zaxxatron, and one of the powers listed is his omnipotence.
Wait.
Does he not get what omnipotence?
Do you guys know about
No, he does not know what omnipotence is.
Go back to talking. Go back to asking a question.
Reminds me of Kinder Penguin. You know about Kinder Ping the candy?
No.
Well, essentially, it's chocolate with milk inside, and kind of like this. Like I've noticed that, like as I've gotten older.
Does this actually have anything to do with anything?
Oh, listen, we were talking about young and old, and when I was a baby, they were bigger. The chocolates were bigger, and they cost less. And now that I've gotten older, the chocolates have been shrinking, and the prices have been going up. What the fuck? What the fuck? is going on?
Thank you, Zobites. Thank you, Zobites, for that very relevant and tangible, tangent. Like that very relevant tangent.
Give for the old man talk.
Post is not mentioned on Zorthenport's page 1. So, yeah, I really think that Yosan doesn't know what it means.
Yeah,
He's American.
Titan controlling. Like the Beast Titan, Zorthenport could control, create, and kill Titans while being a Zorth.
We're on classification manipulation.
Wait. Oh, and also, immortality, yeah, we know about that. Classification manipulation? What is classification manipulation?
Zorthenport can reclassify a person as a animal or object.
What the fuck does that mean? I'm gonna look up classification manipulation, because I'm guessing that all of these are shit that he got off of Power Listing Wiki.
Yeah, this is apparently a real power.
Adjective that makes you soapy.
Let's see. Personality manipulation. Zorthenport is able to change or manipulate somebody's personality into good, bad, headed, shy, mischievous, and more.
Weather manipulation, event manipulation. Zorthenport can make bad or good events happen.
You think you can reclassify me like that, Doc? You think you have the power to just reclassify me? You think I'm insane?
He can. Zorthenport's just an all-powerful, almighty, omnipotent god. He already was.
That was explained. Yeah, he uses weapons. He uses like a spaceship and like a minigun and a bunch of other shit and like bombs and stuff. Even though he's clearly like a nigh omnipotent reality warper.
His weapons, his minigun has infinite ammo.
Oh yeah, that too.
You can kill people by building them out of existence.
Being so omnipotent and so like all-powerful, he's never committed the crime of burglary ever. I looked at its list.
What was that? What's a burglary?
Burglary, not burglary.
Oh, that
probably burps. No, because he's made out of gas, but.
That.
He doesn't need any money. He can probably just summon money out of thin air with the kind of power.
Yeah, he apparently robs banks because I mentioned that.
He is everything. He is money. Is water.
Zorthenport, Zorthenport, like Omni Malevolence. Zorthenport can create evil demons, gods, new villains, and more, and kill them.
He stole that from Necrozov back then.
I just searched
when he was
burglary
shitty.
on Villains Fan and Wiki. Literally only one page of search results. No one fucking commits burglary on this site.
Really? I mean,
apparently that's crazy.
Yeah, most of the time burglary. Most of the time they just say robbery. Most pages just say like thieving or robbery or whatever.
Or breaking and entering.
Titan scream.
Or fast.
Zorthenport can turn people into titans by screaming so loud.
Wait, what?
This guy really likes Attack on Titan. There's a bunch of references to it.
Let's take a look at his ability section now. That's not as long.
Combat. 13,000. Hold on, let me do it.
Sorry, I committed the crime of burglary.
See, so many people speaking at once.
Stats. Zorthenport. Combat ability. 17,892 out of 10.
That's pretty accurate. This guy, that is pretty accurate to be fair.
Yeah, this is the most hilariously overpowered villain ever.
It's over 17,000.
This is the biggest lie of the entire page. His weakness is 2 out of 10. His weakness should be 0 out of 10. He has no weaknesses whatsoever.
Yeah. No, he has like his minor epilepsy things, or if you flash lights at him, it temporarily stuns him, which is probably the only reason why there's like a couple of characters on like guys that escaped.
Erdo, what is Zorthenport's power level?
Oh my god, it literally says over 9,000 right there. It literally says 9,000 out of 10 for intelligence. Of course it does.
Oh yeah, well,
it's 9,000.
Hold on, listen. For a guy who is very intelligent, he sure as hell cannot speak English properly.
And it doesn't seem like he actually is very intelligent, considering he doesn't seem like he actually is very intelligent, considering his plan for stopping people from being heroic boils down to kill all of the heroes.
Also, he has these omnipotent level extreme god powers. Yet he does nothing with them besides just make a bunch of stuff and then sit around and do nothing.
More burpology. I'm sorry.
Well, let's look at the quote. You want to look at the quotes or look at the rest of the powers and stuff?
Quote, please.
All right. That's what I thought. Well, what a morning! Sitting, being relaxed, and sipping my coffee. Very drastic and relaxing. Zorthenport's first quote. So it's like he's like No. Ah, shit! We missed Wallace Breen. What is it, sir? Help me kill those mortals. Yes, sir. Zorthenport asking Wallace Breen to help him.
What's Wallace Breen gonna do? He's an old ass motherfucker.
Hey guys.
Why does Zorthenport need any help? He can kill people by willing without this.
I think that he's either very lazy or just wants or just like enjoys having other people do things for him just because I made you do that, you know.
Nobody speaking. Nobody, what you gonna say?
I think it's a good.
Trying to stay from here. I'll be back since I have dinner. Start eating myself.
Alright. Enjoy your sushi. Just kidding, it's probably not sushi.
It's
hurry up, shitbag! Zorthenport's catchphrase, hurrying slaves up with anger.
Humans are always annoying. Yeah, Zorthenport counting on his victims. Let's see. I'll see the victims of what I have killed. A scientist deceased. Yeah, this is as we've mentioned. He stole a bunch of quotes from Necrozon. A scientist deceased. A security guard deceased. A soldier deceased. A Titan expert deceased. A civilian deceased. An alien deceased. A hero deceased. And a gooder deceased.
I am the creator of chaos, of the ruler of Zorthenport. Yeah, this is another quote made from Necrozon.
I am the creator of chaos, the ruler of the observable universe, the dictator of Zorthia,
Pronounce this.
What?
I'm trying to pronounce it.
Wait, there's like a Yoshi the Frog character on Villains. He kind of reminds me of that.
Irrelevance.
Kermit the Frog.
Villains live when the heroes die, but when I destroy heroes, mortals will have no mercy, freedom, and safety. The hero to villain, friend to bully, good to bad, and nice to cruel, you mortals will bow to me and be my slaves. Zorthenport's famous quote. Barney Calhoun, I'm going to win this time, Zorthenport. Oh please, why would you think so? I always win in battles and you don't. So why are you thinking that you will win instead of me? Are you being sarcastic and naive?
That's like a run
I'm not
sentence.
sure. Oh, all of this shit is run on sentences. Oh,
Listen,
man.
you Barney Shrimp.
Oh my god, this is the thing of him calling out Shadow. Can I speak? I want them to be back.
I'll read it.
Yeah, but I want Ordo to be here since he's like not here right now for some reason. Oh, Ordo, yeah, perfect time. He's a quote calling out Shadow Aaron. Brandon, you said you wanted to.
Like a big spam.
I get off real quick.
Shit.
Listen, you bloody shrimp insect word. I'm gonna help you to get liked is because you're so generic that you are hated by quadrillions. Now get the F out of here. Now go where the F you came from. That's very rich coming from Zorthenport.
Yeah, it's like, listen, you bunny shrimp insect dick, I'm not gonna help you get liked because you're so generic that you're hated by quadrillions. And it's like, well, you're pot calling the tea kettle black here. This is the shittiest villain on the fucking wiki, except for Emperor Satan. But for a while, this guy was the shittiest villain on the wiki, and then he has the gall to call Shadow Aaron. You're hated by everyone. Everyone. I'm not gonna help you get popular.
Yes.
You what?
just you and me right now.
Oh, god damn it.
No, let me table a proposition here. I've noticed you and we have chemistry like no one else. Deus, what if it was just you and me running the show? What if it was just a podcast of Bowtie and Deus? I've been planning this for a long time. We can rule the world, you and me. Our power levels match each other's energies perfectly. Don't you see? Synergy at its finest. Come on, what do you say? After the final episode, we can dispatch these fools, and it will just be you and me. Yeah.
I heard the entire conversation.
What? No, what's happening?
Ordell was just muted, he wasn't gone.
Oh, Bordeaux, I was just kidding, just jiving, you know, just a bit of a poke between the ribs between my good friends. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. I understand.
And also, this video is being recorded. This is gonna go up on YouTube. Everybody's gonna see this.
Well, disregard I said anything. Moving on. So the quote's still pretty funny, yeah?
Mario.
I wish that Brandon wasn't gone. Where's Brandon? Where the fuck did Brandon?
Are we gonna continue the quote?
Oh yeah, I don't know where Brandon is. Oh, there he is.
Oh, he's back?
Hey Brandon, what's up? Oh, he's at Jared left though, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, he's going to eat, I think. Alright, so...
oh, no, he's back, never mind.
Alright, Nichijo's back. But, hey, what's going on? The fuck is happening?
Third once more.
Somebody just wants to leave for story purposes or something.
Yeah, he... Oh, so you told him to leave?
No,
Yeah, he did that with me as well.
I didn't know what happened.
Yeah, Zobites was like telling me to like betray you guys and join.
Anything like
It's recorded. It's on the stream. Everyone's gonna see it.
No one cares. No one cares. I didn't say anything. It was just joke.
Move on. This is not important.
Yeah. It's me, Mario! Not so fast, Mario. At last, you're dead, so ha!
It's at least you're dead, not last. But
Oh, at least you're... It meant last.
I feel
That's
like
what...
I feel like Scratch Show and Zorthenport as a whole, I feel like something Senior Pella would make.
Oh god, it does. It does feel like some sort of, like a Bizarro Senior Pello video.
I want to see Senior Pello animate this, make Scratch Show a series on, just animate this whole thing.
Gotta go fat. You're nothing but a weakling and a hedgehog that is not that fast as I would have expected.
Wallace Breen! Yes, sir. Ask me a knife. Wallace Breen. Yes, Zorthenport.
Can you just manifest a knife? Why is he telling me to pass it? Yeah. Take that, you fat pesky creature. Zorthenport shot Bowser in the head.
He should look at a mirror though.
Yeah, he's the heavy. Let's go kill the cowards and eat sandwich. Okay, Mikhail, let's do that. Zorthenport to Mikhail, the heavy. Why is the heavy working for Zorthenport?
I'm not sure.
why, I'm gonna ask this again, but why does Zorthenport need anyone to work with him? Like,
Lord. This is like standard Dark Lord stuff.
Most overpowered Dark Lords can like look at Frieza. So someone actually calculated in that that his strongest minion wasn't even as like 1% of Frieza's max power level. See, so it's like that's standard supervillain stuff.
Person dying in the background. You have to check on them.
that is. Most villains have actual weaknesses.
Hey, Ackerman, you think you'll get away with this from this? Of course, Levy. With this, transforms into a Titan.
It's really important to Levi Ackerman. Alright, I'm not gonna read this fucking Dizalgo text shit.
Let's read his trivia.
Alright, yeah, let's read the trivia.
Death will be on you. You think you're gonna stop me from
you're actually gonna read these fucking
I win in that situation. And then the last one, I would done so. Whatever the fuck that means.
I would done so.
Some arcade.
What kind of text is I would done so? That's for some reason that's not even the most broken English that I've seen from Zorthenport.
That's the
but
sort of shit that Shakespeare would mumble in his sleep.
I would done so.
Oh, apparently, according to the relationship section, Zorthenport has right? So,
What was that?
according to the relationship section, Zorthenport has friends, so...
Yeah, his friends are the other Zorths. Like his other friends are like Zorthenport and Orthenport, which are like.
And Zorthenport.
Zorthenport commands all of his people, alien guards, and soldiers. See, when he sees a trespasser. What kind of trivia is that?
Zorthenport cannot die of every dangerous thing that happens, including weapons like guns, knives, poison attacks, and more. We get it, he's overpowered.
Yeah.
What about throat cancer?
He's an invincible villain suit, overpowered godlike being. No weak. Yeah.
His obsession is to start a war against the other sides of the world. He's probably sent his giant army to that place to invade it for the war.
Wait, probably? Why? This is what trivia.
I really want to look at the shitty images that in his gallery, because some of them are just so funny.
We need
how about his synopsis?
We need to look at it to read his entire synopsis page first, though.
Oh my god. Can we do the synopsis? Actually, let's do the synopsis and we'll do the gallery as like kind of the victory lap.
Right, biography. Zorthenport was born on December 13th, 1905, in Jacksonville, Florida.
We haven't read the introduction yet, though. This is the synopsis of the pure evil dictator Zorthenport, so read at your own risk.
Yeah, read at your own risk. That's fairly accurate. He's just like, read at your own risk. This will kill your brain cells.
But he wasn't.
I didn't think of that.
Zorthenport.
Like an info hazard at its most rudimentary. It literally just starts tearing your brain apart when you read it.
Oh my god! Yeah, imagine
God
fucking.
dang it, please. Wait, what were you gonna say, Deos?
Zorthenport. The character isn't an SCP. The character, the fictional kid, the page is an SCP. This whole thing is one giant cognito hazard.
Oh, fuck, that is actually a really, what's you gonna say, tenuous? No, that's not a word. Sinewy theory.
What the, what? Yeah. This entire is just one big cognito hazard. Like, this thing will make your brain cells just die one by one.
Did you guys hear?
Hold up.
Did you guys hear? He said this is just a big cock.
Hold up. Let me get. Zorthenport was born on December.
Big cock. And then he tried to save it by saying needle hazard at the end.
Nobody said no.
Cognito hazard.
Back from dinner. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's just a Dira, the guy with the big
God, please read.
Cock pee-pee.
Okay, I'm getting annoyed.
Alright. Read the page.
Zorthenport was born on December 13, 1905 in Jacksonville, Florida. So he wasn't... Jesus, if I hear another word, I will mute the whole server. He wasn't born with any parents at all. Zen chemicals grow and display to create him. He started to be a little alien creature. He homeschooled himself in his home all year until he grows up in Zortsville, his place. In 1960, when a few aliens bring him there, after a few years later, before he arrived in Zortsville, become the mayor just because of how intelligent he showed to the citizens.
Okay, can we just talk about how Zorthenport was born in Florida? Zorthenport is Florida man.
Yeah, I was gonna say that actually. Zorthenport is just Florida man, basically.
This is cosmic Florida man.
Hold up. Zorthenport, in 1950, Zorthenport moves out again. 1905, Zorthenport was born in Jacksonville on December 13th. 1910, Zorthenport started homeschooling himself. What?
And
What
also,
are you doing?
and also, like, it's
What
mentioned
are you
that
doing
he's like an
with this
alien here, but then also says that he was born in Florida.
1930, Zorthenport saw a family moving in and he ran away, leaving his home with his stuff. 1850, Zorthenport moves out again. 1860, Zorthenport moves out once again from the burning presidential house in Russia.
What the fuck is this talking about? Hey, this doesn't seem like it has anything to do with anything.
Timeline. The timeline.
Like, there are massive missing for like. It has me questioning like, how did we get to this point? Like,
Zorthenport moves to Zorthsville and becomes the president of the country. Zorthenport meets
Wait, sorry. What did you say? Can you repeat what you just said?
Zorthenport moves to Zorthsville and becomes the president of the country.
The president of the country?
Dude, yeah,
What the
president of the country, even though it's clearly a town, it's Zorthsville. It's a fight. The president of the country that is a town.
The first birth of the Zorth. Over 113 years ago, a mad scientist named... Wait, what? Wait, over 113 years ago, a mad scientist named John Mack.
Oh my god, here it is, here's the contradictions.
No, he actually explains it. A mad scientist named John Mack traveled to the year 1905 from 2018. Oh, he time traveled.
Oh, so John Mack...
What did we do in 2018? Got high on cheese.
wait, so did John Mack travel to the year 1905 from the future in order to create Zorthenport?
I think so, I think that's what it's trying to say.
He has his experimental crane.
They wanted Zorthenport to be retro.
They're trying to fix all of the plot holes. Because Zorthenport was born before John Mack, and so he said, alright, John Mack went back in time to create him.
Time paradox.
It's like, wait, I created him? That doesn't make sense. I gotta make a time machine so I can go back and create him so it all fucking, adds up. This doesn't make sense.
He has his experimental creating potions to pour it to empty houses. Every state in the U.S. except 3 states individual: Hawaii, Alaska, and California. One day, John Mack has his potions and pour it into.
Oh, guys, I'll be right back.
To a yellow house in Jacksonville. And we speak. Jacksonville, Florida. Later on, John Mack leaves and travel back to 2018. Man. Next up, potion chemicals deployed into the Little Zorth. Little Zorth spotted an airport all the way to Ohio. Then he ran through there with faster speed upon his feet.
What is it?
Then he arrived there, and then he saw an airport sign. That sign made him name himself Zorthenport because of the airport sign.
What the fuck? I was listening along, and then I just heard Zorthenport named himself because he's a Zorth and he saw an airport.
No, something. John Mack created an omnipotent creature. So yeah, not only the organization is actually trying to omnipotent robots, but then you have John Mack, a single person creating an omnipotent creature, along with the invincible race made of air.
Can we just agree that John Mack is the smartest fictional character? Like, just looks like Rick Sanchez to shame.
He makes Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty look like a dumbass in comparison.
Like this is like the smartest fictional character, and it's in the fucking scratch show, of course.
I really hope Scratch Show gets fixed one day in the future. As laughably bad it is, I kind of want it to be fixed. I feel like there's potential in it.
Would you prefer 4?
This is fine.
Alright.
Yeah, as I don't know. As much as I like the idea of a fixed scratch show, I don't really want to lose this. You know, I want it in this form to be adapted.
Scratch Show abridged. Make it Scratch Show abridged.
Protecting your health is
Make 2 continuities. This is the fixed Scratch Show, and this is just Scratch Show abridged.
Or maybe we could fix it with the abridged series. Pull like a Sword Art Online abridged.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, he then returned to Jacksonville and he homeschooled himself. You know, I haven't finished this sentence. Report because of the airport signs really alike to his unknown name after he was born. Later then, he returned back to Jacksonville and he homeschooled himself for years till 1930.
Just say 1930. You don't need to include the years and the years.
And a family was moving into his house. Zorthenport had to run away, make sure he wasn't inciting. It wasn't. I'm stuttering. Hold up. Zorthenport had to run away to make sure he wasn't inciting mythical creature by the people's eyes.
Fair enough. Wait a minute, he was just living in this house, like he was just living in Jacksonville, just casually, and it's like, oh shit, people are moving there. Wouldn't people have seen him?
Maybe he was in his house the whole time, and he was just only goes out at night to not be seen. And running away, he arrived. Plus, wait, hold up. He's intelligent. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
Zorthenport had to run away to make sure he wasn't. After running away, he arrived in Miami, feeling homeless with all his stuff of needs. How he even get them? Like how he managed to hold all of his stuff?
Does Zorthenport not know he has these godlike powers yet? That's like
I like that part. I like it when this should be like. I like that actually. This is we have a powerful supervillain. He doesn't know how powerful he is yet. His origin story.
To be honest, though, it's probably just an accident.
Till he saw a red house that was for sale. Went to there. No one was there. He put all of his stuff in the red house everywhere.
I'm gonna read for a bit. Is that
Alright.
okay? Zorthenport was still homeschooling himself when he was 25 years old, but you don't go to school anymore when you're 25. Whatever. He got tired and went to an unknown metal bed, drank something called anesthesia, a drink that is a growing body of water for Zorth only, and he's there for years drinking something. In 1950, the house was rotten and scaly. Then he woke up very solid. What?
Wait, what?
So wait, the house was rotten and scary when he woke up very solid and happy.
What the fuck is he talking about? This
This is that question it. This is your son XD.
This dude is an anomaly. This dude is a friggin' anomaly.
He gasped as he see around his house, very rotten and old. He moved out again. This time he moved to Russia in a presidential house. He was 45.
So he moved to Russia in a presidential house. What does that even mean?
How he moved? How he went past security?
The best thing I figure out is that he moved to the president's house.
Which I find hilarious. Just fucking Putin is like, what's that? What's that in the fucking? Like, I hear that thing. It's every night. I hear it in the basement. I hear it in the attic.
Well, he was 45 years old when that happened. He's still homeschooling himself in the new house in Russia. He's 45. Why did he keep? But when 10 years passed, the presidential was on fire. He was moving out once again. But when he was moving out, he saw Zorthenport walking around the park for guarding around the area, and then Zorthenport asked them if they bring him somewhere great to live, and later on the primates bring Zorthenport to the airport and went to Zortville. They arrived in 1960. Zorthenport loved the place Zortville, and then...
Alright. So, he was, like, trying to avoid being seen for all this time, and then they're like, alright, let's just... But clearly people already know who this guy, what they are, because they're like, oh yeah, we can just take a plane to Zortville. Let's just go to the airport and we just fly there. We'll just go to a public airport and fly to this supposedly secret super place.
The citizens were so amazed they put the election for president of Zorthenport, and then Zorthenport was picked to be the president of Zorthenport because of how amazing he was. Okay, the people bring him to hometown, presidential house in Zortville, and then Zorthenport lived there forever and ever.
Hold on, this sounds like it just came from a little kid's book.
Yeah, it's just like the start of a kid's book, and then it becomes super fucked up and twisted.
Zorts meet another Zorth.
There hasn't been any mention of like Zorthenport's godlike power so far.
I do kind of like the idea of like this backstory sounding like the sort of like something in a children's book, but then that character in the children's book, like occasionally, like right after the supposedly happily ever after goes off the deep end and becomes like this genocidal supervillain. Like I really like that idea. Like what happens after the happily ever after and they turn super duper evil. I like that idea.
When Zorthenport was taking a walk in the sidewalk of Zortville, he accidentally slipped to two Zorts walking towards him, then hits them. Zorthenport said, "Wow, that was fun." The two Zorts agreed. He's somehow a complete monster. He sounds fabulously evil to them.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the reason why he was rejected the first time, because he actually is like a fabulously evil with like his inner circle of guys, and he's actually cares about them.
The Zorth was the purple striped, circle shaped mouth. Now let's think about this.
Here they are. Here's the guys.
Let's think about this. Zorthenport was a Nazi in World War II. Let's establish that before they met Zorthenport, he was a Nazi.
Yeah, Zorthenport was a Nazi. Like.
Well, let's remember, Zorthenport is, I think he's meant to be a communist dictator.
Oh yeah, I think he is. He's there's a bunch of stuff on in his gallery of him, like being dressed in communist this and that.
And the other one with sharp, circle shaped mouth, sharp teeth, said, "My name is Zorthenport." Another one, and the other one, "My name is Zorthenport." Zorthenport replied, "Oh, nice to meet you." Zorthenport shake his hand. The two Zorts want to be friends. The two Zorts asked, "Yeah, guys."
And I'm willing to, and then like everything up until this point sounds good, and I'm guessing that literally the next thing is going to be completely going off the deep end. Because the Netherite is stealing the armored Titan power. Zorthenport. Let me read this one. Let me read this one. Zorthenport traveled way.
Skyrim. This shit's getting going.
Zorthenport traveled way back to the year 1854 to get the Titan serum from the walls. When he got there, he was outside of the walls. He teleported to the entrance and got the Titan serum. He teleported back to where he came from, and then he saw Reiner walking in the sidewalk. He ran to him and suddenly got to him after Reiner was in the way. Then he eat him with a violent chomp quadrillion times, and then he became the Armored Titan, but he renamed the Titan the Overworld Titan.
Okay, so now all of a sudden he has his godlike powers?
Yep, I'm pretty sure that he actually learned them somewhere between the numerous time skips, but it just didn't mention him using them until now. Alright, this goes on for a while, and this is getting boring. I want to just look at the images. I want to look at the ridiculous images. Can we just agree with the
right now?
Yes, look at the damn images. You complain too much about it.
Look at this. Alright, guys, try to decipher what the hell is happening in this comic.
Okay, fine. Are we looking at the images? Are we skipping the synopsis and going to the image?
I say we skip the synopsis because the synopsis is getting kind of dull. Does everyone agree that the synopsis is getting dull?
Yes, and also let's see. Zorthenport chops up his own hand. Then he sees person. He rips his clothes off. Grabs Taco. He grabs a dick, and then he slaps his dick.
I don't know what the fuck is.
Please, I'm getting uncomfortable.
I'm looking at the image.
Honestly, your guess is as good as mine. Because what it looks like to me is he gets finding a thing of it's like drugs. He injects himself with drugs and then rips his clothes off. He just just like I don't know what the fuck is happening in this. Now we're posting it on the Discord. All right, yeah, take a look at this. Look at this image. Look at this.
What kind of spaceship is this?
It's supposed to be him in a ship, going to Saturn or something.
It doesn't look like Saturn. It looks like the top of Homer Simpson's head.
And the control panel just looks like a sword that's coming to stab him.
Oh,
here it is. Zorthenport.exe.
Yeah, that exists as well. There's also a Zorthenport jump scare. Let me go get that out as well.
My friend made one as well on the gallery.
Yeah, Zorthenport. Look at this. It's like this is shitty little Zorthenport. It's like I compared this to in Aqua Teen Hunger Force where they made that shitty clone of Master Shake. That's what this is.
Hey, Brandon, isn't Zorthenport a Necrosoft clone, basically? I think that was Necrosoft.
Yeah, basically. During your Sonic Z, he actually liked to work. He actually said he'd like some Multiversal Legends. He's one of his favorite franchises according to his user page.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. This Zorthenport.
That's one of his images, apparently.
Yeah.
I was like, this one looks like it comes from the Simpsons.
Yeah, fucking plus Skyrim.
Homer Zorth.
So the port's fucking ass.
No crap.
at least literally reinforces that statement. This picture, you can see a bunch of the white. So they just you got a white picture, then he just photoshopped it out, but didn't remove the white thing.
That's a better drawing.
Oh yeah. Zobites did draw like a bunch of images of him, like if he actually looked halfway decent when it was drawn good.
You wanna know what that artwork of Zorthenport looked like?
8-bit port.
I think it looks better.
Look at that fan. You want what the fan art of Zorthenport looked like to what Zobites drew? Looks like this. Zobites fan art of Zorthenport looks like this.
It really does.
Hey, what?
Yeah, look. What? Like.
What is going on? Why I can't not get?
That's the case.
I can know where I get what he's doing with this. Took the guy, just throws him at a mountain.
I think I don't know what's happening. Is that what's supposed to be happening in this image? I don't know.
Looks like it to me.
All right, I'm gonna look at the. Some of these have descriptions on them. Apparently this is supposed to be his pure Titan form eating Reiner. I think that's not. I think that's supposed to be like his teeth, like chomping down.
This describes looking at Zorthenport the best.
This gallery is. Oh, and we mentioned like how he was like a communist because of the images on the gallery. Post the communist image. Yeah, there it is. Communist armor and communist armor and
yeah.
It looks like if McDonald's was Russian. No, if McDonald's was communist.
Ronald McRussian.
Donald Cough. Donald Cough.
And I looked in the thing. I was able to see that Brandon also drew an image of Zorthenport to like is in a
accent, so like looks better at least.
It does look better. Wasn't an attempt to actually like redesign him to make him look good, but
I mean, you can't really fix Zorthenport without completely redesigning him.
Like I drew kind of a redesign of Zorthenport.
I even drew one too.
So one thing I would like to wonder, like, based on like how the episode's going, where would you personally like Zorthenport on like the tier list?
I recently like redesigned the tier list, so it's not just like a tier list. It's like you have like a bunch of like things where it's like it's like enjoyability, fixability, and actual quality. So it's like quality would be absolute rock bottom, just absolute dog shit. But the enjoyability is really high. And so as I mentioned, I made my own redesign of Zorthenport. Here's mine. This is my redesign of the character.
Cool.
And let's be honest, it's way better. It's actually intimidating. Looking is actually creepy, and it's didn't change all.
And it still looks somewhat like Zorthenport. So,
exactly, it actually looks like the character, while actually like being semi-fixed.
My friend made this for like a comic we're going to make, which is canceled.
Oh.
It looks like a British henchman.
Yeah, it does. It does just look like the strong guy, but it does. It looks better. At least he's actually intimidating.
You know,
that's
I
what we
just
talk about him
realized
now.
something. This episode would be episode 9.
Yeah.
Which means
I mean, yeah.
Emperor Satan's coming next.
Oh god, the
Oh,
next
yeah.
episode is Emperor
Big
Satan.
D himself.
This is going to be a treat.
I guess we are done.
Yeah, I guess we. So yeah,
Well,
the
chaos podcast.
I do want to post the
Actually,
the new updated tier list thing that I'm.
Yeah.
And I made like the official rating graph that I made. So you can see quality is absolute 0. This is as bad as it gets, pretty much. But enjoyability is really high. That's like this is probably the most enjoyable character to riff on. Can we agree? We've riffed on this stupid character and his stupid friends in storyline more times than any other character, I think.
I mean, yeah, there's definitely some level of enjoyability to get out of, like, Zorthenport, although it's not exactly for the best reasons, to say the least. Our fixability. That's it.
Oh, Bowtie really wants to join back in.
Where would you put him on?
Join, Brookside, join.
Where would you put him on, like, the fixability part?
I don't know. I think that there is something. I think that he is like I don't know, like mid fixability because there is you can fix this and like there's something there of like this evil alien dictator dude that wants to like wipe out the planet. And it's just that he's too overpowered. You can't make his storyline makes no sense. If you like restructure the storyline but keep like the essentials of genocidal alien dictator guy, this can be fixed.
Give him some real weaknesses. Don't give him these very, very poor weaknesses.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give him like actual weaknesses. I had an idea of I sort of like how would he work in my universe, and I was basically saying like, oh yeah, he's indestructible, so they just throw him into space, pull cars on him, just like. And eventually, Zorthenport stopped thinking.
Just put him in like a dimension where he can't escape.
Yeah, battlefield removal.
He has the ability to travel through dimensions.
Yeah.
How does the government that takes away all his powers and render them useless?
Yeah, I'm thinking like just get rid of like his needlessly overpowered abilities and just make his main thing being completely fucked in durability.
So, what's the score, fellow Cognito suckers? Where do we rate him?
I'm thinking like quality absolute dog shit. This is about as bad as it gets, but enjoyability is super high. Like this is one of the most entertaining characters to riff on. Like this.
But fixability is squat.
I think that he can be fixed. I think this character can be fixed because at the end of the day, the essentials here are evil alien dictator that wants to like genocide the planet and wipe it out. And it's like that's been done many times and worked. It's just that in the current like thing, he's too overpowered. His storyline doesn't make any sense. But it's like if they actually make him beatable and make his story like streamline his story so it's just something that actually makes sense. Like just make him like an alien invader. Just make him be like more like the Shrews, just an alien that wants to come in and just like wipe out the planet and like genocide the planet.
The breadth of your vision is one of the things I just love about you. You're so open-minded. I adore it.
Yeah. And
He's a visionary.
I think that the most important thing is fucking nerf him. So just make it so being fucked in durability is his shtick. So get rid of all the ridiculous reality warping and this and instant death hacks and this and that.
Right.
Just make it so he's basically indestructible. Like
enfeeble him a little
You
bit.
know what?
You know?
I feel like we're making my Malcolm character into that now.
Why is Brian on ASMR right now?
Where's my dick up in my ass?
Whoa, this Jiro, chill with that.
What did Tajira say? I didn't hear.
Something about your dick in his ass.
Why does he have a dick in his ass?
I don't
Tajira, why do you have
know.
a dick in your ass on call?
He even talking about pickle. He's talking about pickle.
Oh, he's sitting on a pickle? Well, that's alright. I mean, whatever floats your boat, man.
I have a
My ass.
feeling. I have a feeling
Anyways,
Let's end the podcast now. It's
Alright.
been the Chaos
Yes.
Cast. Hope
Oh,
you
nothing else.
Order seems like he's saying something. Order seems like it's saying
Ordo,
something.
come on. Play us out,
Come on.
Ordo, with your beautiful voice.
Finish it up.
Emperor Satan. Emperor
Go back
Satan
to
is
General
general.
and do stuff.
Yes,
Yeah, Emperor Satan
next.
is next, and with any luck, we can get this. We can get this group of getting everybody together, getting the gang together for Emperor Satan
Yes,
too.
end it.
I have a
Alright.
feeling we throw on
Why
every single
are you
metric.
rushing us to end it? You really don't want to be here, do you?
Oh, I really want to get out now. I
Alright.
keep talking about so much stuff.
Alright.
Commit burglary.
Now.
He wants to burgle. Let him burgle.
Alright,
dude,
this
the
has
mall-
been the Chaos Cast signing out. This has been Zorthenport. Fucking shit show.
That's it.